So we did the whole interview with Nick Godejohn. Sounds like a cheese. I'm gonna always say that. His last name sounds like cheese. But we did Nick Godejohn, and we start having the the idea that maybe he was a bit more manipulated than we thought. You know what I'm saying? Just like how the Paul Ferguson case, everybody for a second was like, "Oh, Paul was manipulated by Shonda. Oh, he's autistic." Well, guess what? We got someone who's actually autistic, and that would be Nick himself. So we have an interview with Nick's mother as she kind of explains how Gypsy pretty much festered in his mind and how, when you have certain types of autism, I'm not going to start to pretend I know anything about it, but I've heard many times that people say that they can become fixated on a certain thing. And once that happens, it's kind of hard to get them to change that fixation. And I think that's exactly what happened for Gypsy. And that's what his mom actually says also. He fixated on her, and that was it. He would do anything for her. So we're going to go ahead and check out this video, man. Thank you guys, everybody who came out to the live stream. We're going to do the Gypsy Rose interrogation tomorrow. But shout out everybody who came out. Appreciate y'all. And let's go ahead and check this thing out. So we're going to go ahead and check out Nick's mom. This one I never seen. I think it has millions of views. I think the original video has millions of views. This one has like 200,000. A lot of people saw this one, but I never saw this one, man. So we're going to go ahead and check this out.
Oh, thank you for coming. I bet you're wanting your phone back.
Yeah.
I want to talk to you just a little bit about what's going on, okay?
Okay.
As you know, Nicholas was charged with first-degree murder and armed criminal action. And what he
What's up, Angry Crow?
what happened is he got a bus ticket and he came to Springfield, which is where I live, New York, and he and Gypsy conspired to kill her mother. He stabbed her numerous times in the back while she slept in her bed.
Lots of times.
They cleaned up the area.
It's hilarious. They keep saying they clean up the area, but they left the fucking woman there. What did you clean up? What did you clean up?
He had a hotel room.
They cleaned up. It was all like.
They cleaned up some blood that was in the house. They got a hotel room. They hung out until they can get the bus ticket to come back here. Things that were recovered from your house. And did they leave you a list to tell you the things that were recovered?
No.
Okay. I don't know what the laws are here, but like when we do a search warrant where I live, we have to leave a list of everything that we took.
Mm-hmm.
One thing that your husband might remember is that recently Nicholas received a package in the mail.
Yeah, okay. I don't know about it, but if he says, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and that was the knife that he had stabbed her to death. They mailed it from their house there to your house.
Are you serious?
Yes, ma'am. And that was located in your house.
It's just, my son has never done anything violent, so it's like...
That's what he said.
Oh my God.
He said that he's never... what do you think about this?
I don't know. I know that once he started going down there, we always keep a close watch on him because he has... And that's
Is
why
he being diagnosed with...
Why are they blackmail autism?
Okay. So that's why we kind of, treat him like when he was last doctor he talked to, they said his mind is probably always going to be 15, 16, right around there.
Okay.
So we always try to keep a close watch on him. When he said he wanted to go down there, I was a basket case. I'm like, you've never been out on your own, you know what I mean? So, the last time he didn't tell us though.
Okay.
He got a cab and never said anything to us, and I saw a taxi pull up in my driveway.
Okay.
And I ran out there right as he was loading his stuff, and I'm like, where are you going? He's like, well, I didn't think you were going to let me go. I'm like, well, why would, it's not okay for you to just take off. You don't tell us where you're going. So, he's never done anything like this. Nothing violent, you know what I mean? That's why I'm in shock.
Okay.
I
think he's madly in love with this.
I know. It's like, even when I tried to talk to him about, there's plenty of girls out there, you're a good-looking kid. Why don't you meet a girl at church or something, you know? Um,
Yeah, let a girl take care of you a little bit with your little freakouts and whatnot. Let her calm your dark side down. Life is all about choices, folks. He made the wrong one. He made the wrong one. He got caught up with with Gypsy Rose. That's what happened. Now I keep going back to the Shonda Van Der Ark case, but the whole thing where they're like, oh, Shonda manipulated Paul and this and that, and I was like, nah, fuck that. She didn't manipulate shit. Paul knew what he was doing. Nick, on the other hand, makes me feel like he was manipulated. Even though maybe, that's why I said he don't really belong too much out in public because he's susceptible to just do some crazy shit. But I feel like he just got attached to the wrong person, and the wrong person was telling him what? Go kill my mom. That's the only way we could be together. Over and over and over. I'm ready, babe. Are you? I'm so ready for this plan. I've made up my mind, babe. This is it. This is the time. This is our only chance, babe. It's now or never. I'm like, damn, bro. You know? But anyways.
he just, I mean, that's the way it works, though. When you have what he has, it's like your mind focuses on one thing. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, ma'am.
So, I never thought he'd do something like this, though.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm just trying to hold it together because I don't want to lose it right now.
I know.
I have a little boy at home.
I know.
And trying to explain to him, hey, you're never going to see your brother again. Or, you know what I mean? It's like...
Does he have many friends?
Nick?
Yeah.
He hangs out with his cousin, but his cousin's a good kid.
Okay.
I mean, they're good kids. They don't...
Did his cousin know anything about this?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, she's like an angel.
Is he in shock over this?
I don't know if his cousin knows. I haven't had my phone.
Okay.
They threw me down on the ground, took us to the school, and I haven't talked to anybody.
Okay.
I mean, I just called my work today. Nobody knew.
Okay.
Nobody knew what happened, thank God, but I don't know. How are we, I mean, just for us to get down there to see him or trial or whatever, I mean, is someone that can
This
take
is what's
contact
going to
with us?
happen. He'll be presented with some paperwork for extradition.
Okay.
The way he talks, he's gonna sign papers to be extradited.
Okay.
He'll be taken back to Missouri.
Okay.
Once he's in Missouri, he'll be at the Greene County Jail in Springfield, Missouri, and that's where his trial will be, and everything will be there
Okay.
in that
I
area.
mean, will someone be in contact with us? So we...
He's an adult. He'll have to make contact with you
Okay.
himself.
Okay.
He will have like phone access and things like that in our county. I don't know what they do here.
Right.
He'll be here for at least 30 to 90 days.
Okay.
So you might get with this county and make arrangements for visits and stuff like
Okay.
that. He did want you to know, he said that you would be a basket case, is his words,
Yeah.
and that he said that to make sure that we let you know that he loves you. And I told him that we would. And he's really in love with this Gypsy. And he did tell me, I mean, I interviewed him for a long time, and he told me that that he did it because he loves her and he wants to be with her, and he thought this was the only way that they could do that. So
That's the thing that sucks, is that he's such a good kid.
That's
He's a good kid. He's not...
That's fucked, bro. That is fucked. I'm not gonna lie. Shit. She really found herself one, bro. She really found herself one. And and I always was like, oh, Nick the bad guy. Nick the bad guy. But the second she started dating that larger gentleman, Ryan Anderson, I think that's his name, it got me thinking. Because listen, I don't judge, but I'm gonna tell you what reality tells me. Girls that look like Gypsy, and granted she has a lazy eye, she's not really, you know, she's her, whatever. But girls like that don't really date guys like that. Just saying. One, he's older than her. Girls like that don't typically date guys like that. Just saying. Boom, bam, said it, whatever. When she started dating him, it raised my eyebrow, because I think it came out that she was marrying him in jail. Raised my eyebrow. One, because whenever someone goes to jail to date someone, male or female, I get a tiny tad of desperation. coming from that, you know, male or female. If you're going to jail as a pen pal to date somebody, to find love, there's a hint of fucking desperation right there. Now, the fact that she chooses him tells me that she knows what she's doing, bro. 1,000% she was getting things from Ryan. 1,000% she was getting things from Ryan, bro. Just saying. So you go from the psycho kid, you get him to kill your mommy. You go to jail. Fuck, I messed up. I'll learn from my mistakes. You get Ryan, or you start dating that other fool, Ken. I'm just saying, guy. That you start dating that other guy. You know, you start getting some things. He's acting up. I'll just start dating Ryan. Boom, get out of jail. Okay, Ryan doesn't work for me. Divorce. Real fucking quick. I'm free now. Why the fuck do I need him? Now she's gonna go and use this other guy. And then when he gives her all the things that he can offer, she's watch her move on. So, yeah, she's mastermind, bro. She came and fucked this kid's life up just to get away from her mom. But not to get away, I feel like to silence her mom, low-key. I'm not going to lie. Her mom was going to say some out-of-pocket shit that she didn't want out there in the world.
You know, he's definitely not built for prison. I'm just in shock. There's no way we would have tied him to his bed.
Yeah.
Even when that cab pulled up, I just got this feeling of where's he going?
What did you think about Gypsy?
You know,
and you can't blame Ryan's parents, honestly. I keep thinking like, damn, you should have. And then I think back, the boy is 26. Like, what are you gonna tell him? Autistic, not autistic. He's 26 and he wants to leave. What are you gonna do? Say no and trap him? Because if they actually tied him to his bed and police found that, then they would have been in jail for entrapment or kidnapping. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? It's like, what are you going to do? All right, son, make good choices. Like, that's basically all you can say. Like, use a condom. I don't know. Love you.
You know, it was weird because when I picked him up from the bus station.
What day did you pick him up?
I want to say his ticket he told me was for Thursday morning. But like my husband said, he thought it was the next day, so maybe I could have got it wrong. But you know, I even asked her, "How's your mom doing? How was your because I was told she was in a homeless shelter. Her mom kicked her out, so I asked her how her mom was doing. This might have been the first thing I asked her, and no big deal. They acted like nothing. Oh, we just don't see eye to eye, you know. And then. How did the conversation go? It wasn't real long, but she kept saying, "Oh, ma'am, I'm a good, I'll clean and I'll get a job." And I'm thinking to myself, what are you talking about? You know what I mean? What are you talking about? I thought you'd maybe stay here for a week or something. I don't know. But, so it wasn't normal. My husband said when I was at work, she came down and made food. It was just weird.
Did she ever say anything or do anything that made you question anything about her?
No, because they just kind of hung out next room and whatever, watched TV or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't even, you know, it's incomprehensible what's going on right now. I haven't even talked to any of my family members.
So when was he diagnosed with monotonous?
Oh, he's had it since he was a kid.
Did he graduate high school?
He did.
Okay, from where?
Nathan Hale.
Okay.
He's from West Dallas.
Okay. Did he go to any college?
No, he did take like computer courses, but as far as like a college enrollment, no.
Okay. Has he ever lived outside the home?
No.
Okay.
I mean,
he says he gets lonely quick. Is that true?
You know,
he says he.
I guess he's been talking to her for a couple of years that I know of.
Okay, talking to this Gypsy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, but we always try to talk to him about dating someone around here, or you know.
Yeah.
Because one of my friends let me know something.
Yeah, you can't long distance date. That's so stupid. Date the coochie that's like right around your area. Why would you do that?
There were like a couple of them, but their names are like together on one of them. You know what? I could probably pull it up on my phone.
Yeah, if you don't mind. That might help us out.
I can't believe that. I don't know. I'm just in shock. Let me go on mine. No internet connection. You know what? It's I would just go under like Gypsy, Nicholas Rose, or their names together. They're like, there's like, I know Nicholas is in there, and I know Gypsy's in there, and I think Rose might be in there.
Okay.
It's like they had
What was the Rose? Is that her?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I know nothing about her. All I know is that I said, the first time I went down there, I said, Nick, you can't, if a parent doesn't want you around their kid, that's the way it is, that's her parent.
Yeah.
What do I teach you about respect? You have to respect people. And
How old do you think she is?
I was told she was 19.
Okay.
How old is she?
Well, we have information. She's 17, 19, and 23. So, the problem is that, I'll just tell you, I don't know if you've seen the news media. Did
No,
you see
I won't even
Springfield?
turn the TV on.
Okay. Well, this is the situation with Gypsy, is that her mom, it's my understanding her mom had her pretend like she was like 16 years old, and they would push her around in a wheelchair and pretend like she couldn't walk. And this went on for many of years. And she would wear a mask and hats and tell them that she was going to treatment, and they would raise thousands of dollars for her and her family. But actually, am I correct in saying she walks just fine?
Yeah.
She
just
walks
walk
up and
around
down
our
the
house.
stairs.
The stairs to our house, they go straight up.
And she walks up and down those just
Yeah,
fine?
I mean, if she would have fell down, I would have helped her up or something, but
Right.
she was walking. When I picked them up from the bus station, she was walking.
Yeah. So for years, they pretended like she couldn't walk and pretend like she was ill and,
just to collect
You
benefits.
see, if you look at this on the mom's perspective, the mom has a completely different perspective than the rest of the world. Everybody says, oh yeah. Everybody's like, oh yeah, Nick came through and ruined this girl. But in the mom's perspective, Nick left and that girl ruined him. You know what I'm saying? Crazy, right? It's crazy how two different realities can exist at the same time. And then there's always, of course, the truth. What really happened is I think Gypsy ruined him. That motherfucker went there and had no idea what he was getting into. The family that scams. And then Gypsy got tired of her mom, bro. At 23 years old, she got tired of her, and there's too much dirt, and Dee Dee was not about to let her just go live her life, so kill her. That's what happened, bro. I know, wild theory, whatever. I'm saying that's what happened. We don't know the conversations they had.
I'm not really sure why, but they would do, our community would do fundraisers for them.
Wow.
So that's something you're going to see in the media. Our sheriff just made a media announcement about that, because to let our families in our area were so concerned because these were supposedly really Christian people, and here they're missing, and then come to find out mom's dead, and then come to find out now Nick's the one that stabbed her, and so what's his cousin's name?
Ricky.
Ricky. Would I be able to speak with Ricky? Does he live around the area, or?
He lives in, you know what, I'm
Okay,
telling you
Colony?
right now, there's no way that, absolutely not with Ricky. He's like,
Do you think Ricky even knows anything about this at all?
no, absolutely not. Ricky's an angel.
Okay.
He has a heart problem. He just goes to work and comes home. He's a great kid.
How old is he?
Him and Quinn, I'm talking about my younger son. Him and Nick are pretty close to the same age, but no, Ricky's an angel.
Okay.
Absolute angel.
Is there a phone number where I can call him?
Let me see if, oh my God, he's probably going to be in shock too. He's got to be on here.
I don't want to give him a heart attack if he has heart conditions, but...
414.
Uh-huh.
They're so bad. 336.
Okay.
It's right there.
8157. Okay. I may give him a call tonight and talk to him.
Yeah, I mean, you might have to console him because they are really close, because they're both,
Is that your side of the family or his dad's side of the
his
family?
dad's side.
Where does his dad live?
His dad lives in West Dallas, which
Can you
is
spell
right
that for
outside of
me?
Oh, his
Milwaukee.
mom died?
West.
Damn.
And where did the Curry come in?
That is my maiden name.
Okay.
And his dad's last name is Godejohn, so...
Did he change it, or?
I don't know. When he was born, I gave him my name.
Okay.
So I don't know. I don't know what he did. I don't know.
Do you know if Godejohn's his legal name?
It very well might be, but all I know is that I don't think he changed it legally. On his birth certificate, it's my name.
Okay. Birth certificate's Curry?
Yep.
What's up, Michelle? Yeah, 1 month goes by fast, girl. Stop playing.
Okay.
How is he doing? I mean, is he like, I don't know, I mean,
He
I can
knows.
see him trying to hurt himself or something. Not just because he can't take pressure. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Has he ever tried to hurt himself before?
No, but he gets really upset even when you have a normal conversation with him and there's like, you're trying to tell him something or scold him about something. He just can't take pressure.
And what does he do when that?
Just gets really huffy and puffy and like a kid would.
Okay.
So, I don't know.
He is,
I feel
he
bad for his mom.
knows
She
what
seems
he's
sweet.
done is wrong.
Yeah.
He knows that.
And you can't really fault him because he's just telling you like it is too. So you're like, oh, he's a psychopath. It's kind of like bro's just telling you how it is, bro. Like that's how I've been told how some autistic people see shit. It's just like, yeah, this is what's up. So I feel like he's just, telling you what happened. Like you asked me.
He says that he would have never hurt anyone if it wasn't for Gypsy.
Absolutely.
And his love for Gypsy. He says she wanted him to do it. But he's doing fine. He cried a lot today when I spoke with him briefly. I had to tell him about the warrants and stuff, and he cried a lot. Not necessarily about the charges. He's like, okay. He appears okay with that part of it, but the part that he's never going to get to see Gypsy again or you or
my
whatever.
So she amazingly got in his head pretty well. Like,
So those things he's struggling with,
That's crazy, bro.
I tried to explain
She
to
got
him
into
everything
his
I
head.
could. He took great comfort in knowing that I'll be where he's going
Yeah.
in Missouri because he says that way he could reach out and talk to someone,
Yeah.
and I will.
Absolutely.
I am a detective, I am law enforcement, but I also am a mom, and I have a
Yeah.
heart, and
appreciate
he's
that.
going to be there, and if he wishes to speak with me, he just fills out a little form. I explained all that to him, what he needs to do to talk to me.
okay.
And so I anticipate he'll probably do that once he gets there.
Okay.
I don't know, it's just a horrible situation.
This is not really an interrogation. This is just two moms kind of shooting the shit at this point. That's fucked up, bro. And it's like, what do you do? You gotta go to jail, bro. That's the way the law works. And I'm not saying everything he did is right. I mean, nothing he did is right. And he had a fucked up sense of his second person and shit. But I think Gypsy really just pushed that out of him. Like she said he was talking to him for years. Who knows if she created that little side character for him, making him think that he had the second side. Like she probably was like, ha ha ha, you have a second side too. You know that? That's so crazy. It's like you have a dark side, babe. And he was like, yeah, my dark side is this. And it could have spiraled from there. Who knows, bro? She could have been planting the dark side on him the whole time. Now, I'm not putting that on her, but I'm just saying it's damn well possible the way she was texting him in those messages. And then she creates an alter ego as well. Real original, right? She creates an alter ego at the same time? Y'all been talking for years? She gave him some pussy at the theater? Okay, now he's thinking about that. Now he knows that's the holy vagina of all vaginas, Because he's never probably had any other vaginas. So he's like, oh my God, she is my queen. She gave me her. So there's a lot of things that was happening here, bro. A lot of things that was happening here. And I think she fucked him. Not in a good way. In a very bad way. She really fucked him over.
They came up with a story of how this happened. Or they came up with a story, but their story didn't take too long to figure out was wrong because we had plenty of evidence to counter everything that they could try to say at first. But it didn't, not too much longer. He just told what happened.
So does she have like a record or anything?
No, she's never been in trouble ever. And it's my understanding he's only been in trouble about the McDonald's incident.
Yeah.
That's all I could find.
Right.
Is that the only time?
That's the only time.
Do you have a way for me to get a hold of Bob?
I can give you his parents' number.
Okay.
It's area code 414
Okay.
258
Okay.
2948.
All right. And now your last name's, what is that?
Goldhammer.
Is it like gold?
It's like gold, yep, hammer without the H, sorry.
Oh, so like gold.
Hammer.
Hammer.
Yeah.
And what's your date of birth, Stephanie?
5/28/69.
All right, and your social?
So the scammers can't get
I
it.
just need, that's my report. And when's the last time you seen Bob?
His dad?
Yeah.
Gosh, maybe a month and a half. He would go visit him.
Okay. How does he get there? Does he drive or?
We'll usually he'll get a ride, like Grandpa will come pick him up.
Okay.
Or we'll drive him and we'll pick him up.
Okay. You think he would have told Bob about anything that he did?
Absolutely not.
Have you talked to Bob and told Bob
No,
what's
I
going
haven't
on?
had my phone.
Oh, yeah.
It's really hard because all the numbers are in your phone.
Yeah, I do know that. My whole life's wrapped up in my phone.
Yeah, everybody's saying go watch the video that she sent him that are out now. I don't think I got emailed it yet, but I'm gonna go search for it myself as well. If you guys have it though, if you guys have a link, you don't even have to say nothing. Just be like, link to Gypsy. Send. That's all you gotta do.
So I do understand that. What is,
me
I was
check
at
my
your house
email.
today, but what is the address again?
It's West 228, South 8755.
Do you spell
No,
out
I
the
didn't
west
get it
and the
yet.
south?
Nope, you could just put the S there and the W there.
Okay.
And then it's Cherry Street.
These addresses are way different than where I'm from. Big Bend?
Yep,
And what's the zip?
53103.
Okay. Is there anything that you can think of that we didn't talk about that maybe we should have, or anything that you can think of that would either help Nicholas or Gypsy or
I just want everyone to know that as much as we tried to make him not stop talking to her, but see that there are other people out there, there was no way we could do it.
Okay.
He would just get upset.
Has he been like this with other girls?
No,
No?
no.
Has he had a lot of girlfriends?
Maybe one or two. I mean, he has girls that are friends, but,
Right.
he had one girlfriend when he was in high school.
Okay.
But, no, I mean, like I said, they've been talking for, I'm going to say at least a couple of years.
Okay. And how many times has he went to Springfield to see her?
Just twice.
Okay. And they were both this year?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Thing?
It's a form of it. It's a form.
Okay. The illness and then
Just like a
Okay.
level of it, yeah.
Okay. And who's his doctor?
He hasn't been to the doctor in a while. So,
Right.
the doctor that diagnosed him, it's in the papers. I'd probably
Okay.
have to pull the papers out somewhere.
When's the last time you went to a doctor?
But just
That
yeah,
was
thank you, Lisa.
probably-
You don't have to super chat that.
Around 19, maybe. It was probably 19.
Okay. And he functions just fine without his medicine?
Yeah, the thing is with his medicine, when he was living with his dad, he was taking his medicine, and he just didn't want to take it anymore. He moved back in with me, and he didn't want to take it anymore. But he seemed to be okay.
Okay.
He wasn't, I mean,
Right.
I'm used to it. I raised him. To me, he didn't need it, but
Okay. All right. And he was able to get through school just fine?
yeah, I mean, he obviously was in LD classes, but
Okay. LD classes in high school?
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, the thing is, he's a good kid. I've never had any problems with him.
Has he ever become
Athletics.
angry with you and assaulted you or anything?
Absolutely not. No way. He would never. No
Okay.
way. No way. Gets a little frustrated, but when he gets frustrated, he'll just cry.
Okay.
No way. He's never been violent. That's what's so shocking.
Okay.
Just the way the girl acted. I mean, how can you do something to your mother or lose your mother and just act like that? I was like, I'm just trying to wrap my head around it.
Did you notice anything odd about her voice?
Just her southern draw.
Okay.
Like, yes ma'am, and that,
Okay.
but no.
Was she high-pitchy or squealy or anything?
Kind of,
Okay.
yeah, but once she started telling me that she planned to live at my house and get a job, I was like, what? What is she talking about? You know what I mean? okay, that's not gonna happen, but I
Okay.
don't know. Sometimes you try and do things for your kids because you just
Sure.
want them to be happy.
Sure.
And as much as we tried to get him to just,
So why were you guys friends with her on Facebook?
I wasn't.
Oh,
She
okay.
just, he asked me to, you know, she wants to ask me questions about, you know, whatever. Fine. You know, I don't have any conversations with her on Facebook. Give me a
Okay.
break.
Okay.
You know, absolutely not.
Okay. But she was talking about wanting to get pregnant.
Yeah, one of my friends called me. She's like, Steph, you need to go on Facebook. Or I was like,
Yeah, check
I've known
this
my
out.
friend since I was like 15 years old, so whatever she says I do, you know,
Mm-hmm.
we go way back. So that's when I was like, okay, she's not okay. Something's not right there, you know. But trying to tell him that, it's like he gets all defiant and, you know,
Right.
You can't tell him
defensive,
nothing.
I should say.
Did they ever tell you they were getting married or anything like that?
God, no.
Okay.
I mean, we probably
That's
would have
crazy.
had
She
time to
fucked his whole head up, bro. And you know it's probably hot to him. Like, hey, yeah, I want you to give me a baby, man. Excuse me. Maybe she was thinking that way, but I think. Listen, her mom is the top tier scammer of the county, baby. Stop playing. This is not even. She probably doesn't even see scamming as something wrong. She top tier scammer. What makes you? She's a 23-year-old woman, top tier scammer in the area. You don't think she can't make up a little fantasy story for the 80 IQ boy who is just looking for a girlfriend? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. She definitely. She set it up. She set it all up. Good little scam. A little 8-year. Listen, that's a come up in her. I'm not saying in her eyes, but in all honesty, you hire a hitman through you create yourself a hitman to kill your mom, who may possibly snitch on you with whatever secrets you may have, whatever. You create a hitman who will kill her and then take the fall. Amazing so far. Then you go down for 8 years. You go sit down. You learn about things. You learn about social media. You really sit down and strategize. Then you get out of jail. You had that little. You tell your story to the people who come and ask you about this crazy story. That just fell in your lap. So you go ahead and capitalize on that. You learn about social media. After 8 years, you pop out and you get millions of subscribers. Boom. A win is a win. A win is a win. You know what I'm saying? That's a W. So that's crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, let me take this little quick 8 years real fast. Boom, we're popping. Let me get these movie deals. Let me get this money. Let me get these endorsements. Everybody loved me until now. Because everybody on the fucking planet kind of took a sidestep after that show, The Act, after that wore off. Everybody was like, hold on now. Hold the phone real quick though. Anyways, let's continue.
Okay.
That's the thing, he's a normal looking kid. I mean, he has, but, you know, he's just selling himself short. Even, like, the servers at my work would be like, he's a cute kid, you know. Well, fortunately, he has this beast that's been talking to him for a couple of years, and like I said, he sets his mind to something. It's just like, he can't focus on other things. I mean, if you learn about that's a little bit about it.
Okay.
Like, if you focus on something, you can be really good at it.
Okay.
But, yeah, he wasn't dating anyone else. I'm like, let's go to church. You might find a nice church girl, you know?
Okay, well, you can have your phone back, and let me get your phone number in case I need to call
Yeah,
you.
it's 262
Okay,
366
okay.
4898. And if you do see him before you go back,
Uh-huh.
or I don't know if he's going back with you, probably not, but just tell him that his mom and his stepdad love him.
Okay,
And that, you know, we will come and see him.
okay.
I'm just trying to wait for everything. People at my house, cameras and everything. I just
I
want to give it a
completely
little
understand,
bit.
yeah.
And, you know,
I completely understand, and You know him better than anybody probably in the world, so you know what he's thinking, you know how he's feeling, and you know what's going on with him.
Yeah.
And all I can do
It's
for
weird that I
you.
almost feel like he's safer.
Yeah.
That's really, really bad to say, but I almost feel like he's safer now than having contact with her on a regular basis, knowing what I know now.
Yeah. Did you,
His
how
mom was
long?
really trying to tell them look into Gypsy a little bit deeper. Which they did, I guess, and everybody said, no, she's so cute, though. But she's so cute, though. No, we can't put her in jail for life. Give her 8 years. She learned her lesson, guys. I'm not saying she wasn't abused, y'all. I'm just saying 8 years is outrageous.
How long had it been that you were trying to discourage the relationship?
I'd say months,
Okay.
like Nick, you're
Not even 10. Not even a flat 10. 8 years. Anyway, continuing.
kid. I mean, you're a nice kid.
Would he always talk about her?
Just that he was always online with her, or she'd send him, she sent him like a ring in the mail or something, and always, I love you, and this and that, and like, you don't even know our relationship on the internet is not a relationship.
What kind of ring did she send him?
I don't know, so she probably got it out of a bubblegum machine, I don't know.
Okay.
But, I'm sure he could tell you,
Okay.
It's really sad because he is a good kid, and he's a good-looking kid, and for him to ruin his life over that, I'm sorry, but she's a beast.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, that's what we know
Explain
so
to
far.
My younger son, who loves his big brother,
Yeah.
who's the only brother he has, and trying to explain to him, you're probably not going to see Nick, and he doesn't,
Understand. Yeah.
Right.
Well, I'd like to give you my card.
Okay.
And if you think of anything that you want to talk to me about or whatever,
Sorry.
you can call me. I'll try my hardest to remember to call you when I know that he's been extradited.
Okay.
Because they won't typically tell the family or
Fucked up.
us. They just do it
Fucked
because
up.
of safety reasons.
Right.
So once I know that he's in our jail, I'll try to give you a call and let
Okay,
you know.
I appreciate everything.
Hard situation. I can't even imagine to be sitting in your shoes at all. And I know you've been displaced out of your home, and we've had your cell phones, and we've done all of this stuff. But the purpose is because he did something very, very horrible.
Is he going to be allowed to have contact with her?
He wants it bad, and
No, they're both to blame. Both of them. Both are. That sentence would be fine with me if she got life also, but she got 8 years. That's what fucks me up. Or if they both got 8 years, I would say, okay, well, if that's the way you want to swing it, then they both got 8 years. That's crazy, but okay. But for her to get 8 years and him to get 30, or for her to get 30 and him to get 8, it doesn't make sense. Come on now. Come on. I don't care if it was for love, if he had little problems, whatever. How is she only getting 8? Pump that shit up. Pump it up. We need at least 20 out here. But it's over. It's done. But I'm going back over it to show you how crazy this shit is, bro.
times, I don't know how this works, and I've never understood this in all my years in law enforcement. Sometimes inmates are allowed to write each other back and forth. So he may at some point be able to communicate with her. Now in our facility, he will not be able to communicate with her.
What's up, Tara Reid?
By mail or any other way. They'll have.
And he wants to?
He does. He loves her.
He needs a prison shrink or something.
He loves her. He's adamant that he's in love with her and that he worships her. That's what he kept telling me. I worship her.
My stream quality is tanking, guys, so bear with me. We're almost done anyway. I don't know why it's doing
I
that.
don't know. I think I'm still in shock about, I don't even, I haven't talked to anybody, and it's like, I know once I get my friends around me, I'm probably going to lose my mind, but it's like,
Yeah.
I'm just trying to keep it together for my kid. I don't want him to see me lose it,
Right. I understand that. I understand that
And
completely.
it's weird because I almost feel like Nick's safer right now than having her orchestrating him doing anything, It was like everything she said, he would, no, okay, baby, or whatever, and oh my God,
Do you know how they met?
No, we just had to be on the internet, that's all I know.
Yeah, that's what they told us, was like a dating site. So, it was like Christian-free
Really?
dating or something like that.
Wow.
But some of the items we collected from his room was, of course, the clothing that he wore whenever he killed Dee, the knife.
Oh my God, if
They
I
had-
would have even thought anything, I would have freaking grabbed him and taken him right down here and said,
Take care
bye.
of this.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think there was a little around $4,000 to $5,000 of cash that they had stolen from the lady, her mom, before she left. We took some of his computer stuff, some of their love notes, clothing, cell phone,
Love notes.
things like that.
Wow.
So,
I mean, I knew that he was like madly in love with her. Why, I have no idea, but there's no way I could comprehend him doing this. Like I said, he's always been a good kid. He's never given me trouble.
well,
Good-natured kid, you know?
he definitely did it. He definitely told us exactly how he did it, and
Well, yeah,
it matches.
He'll be honest. He's honest.
Yeah.
He's honest.
And it matches, everything he said matches, our scene and
Yeah.
everything, and it's consistent, and,
Zone man,
Is
just
she,
leave and
like-
come back.
I mean, is she taking any sort of, is she like, well, okay.
Close out your entire app
It
and
was
then
me
come
too,
back.
or is she trying to put it all
she takes some responsibility, but not much. Not much at all.
Like I heard someone say, they said something on news like he raped her. I'm like, give me a break. A couple months before that, my friend's calling me saying she wants to have a baby with him.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
That statement right there, she made, on a Facebook post. Did you see the Facebook post where
No.
it says, okay, that's right. Well, on Dee and Gypsy's Facebook post that they share, there's some horrible messages that were posted on there that said like, I believe like they slashed her, or like I slashed her, I killed her, and then I raped the girl, and the girl's dead too. Well, those all were actually posted by Gypsy. I'm done.
Thank you for everything.
Well,
like I said,
my heart breaks for you, and if I see him, I'll be glad to tell him that.
yeah, just
and
tell him that we love him, and
you have
Nick was too honest. You're damn right, bro. But honestly, he probably would have got life anyway. Nick would have probably got life anyway. He killed a fucking elderly woman at the end of the day. You're going to jail. But Gypsy getting 8 years is mad, bro.
my card, and
Yeah.
if you have any questions or say something gets confusing here and you're like, I don't know why this is happening or that's happening, maybe you can give me a call and I can call up here and get you some answers.
all right.
And
I just want you to know that, whatever he's done, he is a good kid.
I get that
know,
feeling when I talk to
He
him.
is a really good kid, and anything you ask him, he will be honest with you.
Okay.
You know?
all right.
Thank you for everything.
Good luck.
We'll be in touch.
Okay.